what it was. You know who it is, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge yourself, and I came to bring you a little cosmic insight for today. Hey, it's November 17th, 2020, man. We got the moon in Capricorn, y'all. And before I get into that, I'm going to give a little bit about what the moon is in astrology, and I'm also going to give a little bit about the energy that comes along with the sign of Capricorn in astrology. So, with that being said, we're finna get it cracking. The moon. This is our instinctive awareness. This is our emotional nature. This is how we feel. It can represent the relationship we have with our mother. The moon rules the fourth house of the zodiac, as well as the sign of Cancer. And the moon, it has probably the strongest effect out of all the planetary objects, on your personality in the day-to-day. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days. It goes through its whole cycle every 28 days. The moon controls the tides of the earth and the water, and that's 65% of this earth, as well as your body being 65% liquid as well. And so the moon does have an extremely intense effect on everything that is you. The moon is how you internalize things. It's who you are internally. And when it's in transit, it's going to affect this greatly, especially those people with water signs, And so what's the meaning of the sign Capricorn? Capricorn is the 10th sign of the zodiac. It rules the 10th house. It's ruled by Saturn. It rules the knees. Its symbol is the seagull. And the mantra for me with Capricorn is, I use. Capricorn is cardinal earth. And we like to say, this is big time daddy energy. Capricorn, first and foremost, is all about hard work, getting to the top of the mountain, being the best. And this is the most ambitious and determined energy we get in the zodiac. Wherever it wants, it's gonna get it. But it's also very much about taking the necessary steps to get there. It's about discipline and structure. Capricorn, wherever it shows up in the chart, is strictly business and never personal. And it's extremely practical and pragmatic, to the point to where it really comes across as cold and calculated and superbly stubborn. With Capricorn, after all that hard work though, the victory does smell sweet. And the way I envision things with Capricorn is you have this goal and it's going to the top of the mountain, step by step by step, eating sparsely on its way, taking whatever it needs and nothing more. And when it gets to the top of the mountain, all these people down here see them up there. They're like, man, sure looks lonely up there. But this Capricorn goat is looking down like, nah, man, but the view sure is nice. And that's what that is. And so when the moon comes into Capricorn, we definitely start taking shit a lot more seriously. We really ain't gonna be doing a lot of big chilling and kicking it either. People are gonna want to feel more productive and want to do shit that has some more substance behind it. Like I said a minute ago, Capricorn is cardinal earth and it does mean business. And whenever the moon transit here, you kind of got real emotional force to be applied to whatever is in process. The next few days are really optimal for pushing through tough obstacles because we have a big burst of discipline and grit and patience, added to our instinctive awareness. And with the moon in Capricorn, we'll also probably feel a lot more conservatism collectively, as well as, thriftiness and Motherfuckers trying to get more bang for their buck. This energy definitely gives us a better eye for what is tangible and solid and has enduring value. You know, people pretty much are going to want to stick to what's more tried and true, you know, in contrary to the experimental. And this transit with these particular aspects that it has to it, you know, is really going to put the focus on real world ambitions. And today is kind of an excellent day, I would say, to map out business plans, to consider some long-term investments, and really start putting one foot in front of the other and taking control of your life, man. Because, you know, you have the potential, and now just you have the work ethic everywhere with all this Capricorn energy going on. And so what I want to say to people today is, with Capricorn moon, get your nose out the air, man. You know, you ain't got to act like you better than everybody. We see you. We see you getting it in, you know, and don't step on people on your way up. And you ain't got to be so motherfucking stingy, you know. Help people. Give of yourself freely, and the universe will give back to you. You know, I'm a strong believer in karma, Cap. And when I think about the moon being in Capricorn, it reminds me of my father, man. He's a hell of a dude. And because he has a Capricorn moon natally. And it makes me think of, you know, don't be worried about your name so much, you know. It's cool, but you ain't got to take everything as disrespect either. You know, let's just be careful and try not to be so cold, because it's still all about love. And there definitely is love when Capricorn energy is there, you know. It's just kind of pushed to the side. And me being a Cancer, sometimes I want to just tell you that you can't do that. And I also want to give a little quick insight into what I see about the polarity between Cancer and Capricorn energy. And my take on that is, you know, deep down, Cancers really wish they could be like Capricorns. You know, with all them feelings, Cancers really wish they could push that to the side and get something done. You know, but hey, Capricorn, you really are like Cancers deep inside. You care. You just hate it. Hey, man, there's been some priceless knowledge yourself. If you're fooling with me, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in the astrological readings, please hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. Hey, man, I'm going to come back to y'all later with a video on what is to have Mercury in the 10th house of your natal chart. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support. Go join my Facebook group, Priceless Knowledge yourself, and keep it real.